Okay, we're finally back, and today we're rating Fable Legends. So,
Yep. So
Tom, I got it.
yeah. So I signed up for the. I think I signed up for the alpha and then the beta. I guess they rejected me for the alpha way back. Anyways, so I signed up and I didn't think anything else about it, and I kept seeing this junk mail come through from like Fable or whatever, and I was like, oh, scam. If I click on that, I'm gonna have to cash a check from some guy in like I don't know the Middle East or something. So anyways, it turned out it wasn't a scam, so I caught it at the last minute, and I think this is like the week 2 of of the beta.
And yeah, so for the record, the reason he signed up for it is because he works at Microsoft. So
Yeah, a little shout out.
Shout out.
Got the Xbox. Got a little. Oh, this is obviously whatever your energy drink of choice is. It's obviously a must. And this little shout out. Started playing video games when I was juice box age. So
Been there since day one.
yep. So anyways, let's dig in.
On for the record, if you see us like glancing up or something like that, it's, we got poltergeists.
Yeah,
Got the whole
loud
deal.
ones. So anyways, this is a cool game. We can't show anything other than the startup screen here.
Yeah, like we even got to cover the Xbox name and everything, because first thing it shows in the startup screen, confidential beta, and then it says any streaming of video will get your account banned from it, and probably any future games that they'll put a beta out for.
Yeah.
And the reason we aren't showing it anyways is because the way they make it is once you get into the gameplay, it says your gamer tag like 10 times all over the screen.
Yeah, it's sprinkled all around.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we played for it was a 4-hour session today. I got almost 3,000 silver, so it's not too bad, right? No, the game's fun. I mean, okay, so let me just say this. The game's going to be massive. It's not gonna. This was just one game mode that we were playing, so we were just playing like kind of like a multiplayer thing. We're doing like multiplayer runs. It's almost set up like a storyline. So you have 4 characters. You choose whoever. We choose the crossbow guy, the sword guy, whatever. There's an ice thing. So you'd run through and fight monsters. And at first, we thought the monsters were just normal monsters, but
Yeah, I mean, we thought they were just normal monsters. We thought they were just in-game spawned bots, like in most games. But then we kind of looked into being on the other team, the villain team, and what happened was we realized if you go on the villain team, it shows you an overhead view of everything, and you spawn the enemies. So without us even knowing, someone was watching us from a bird's eye view, spawning enemies.
yeah, it's pretty creepy. But after you play as the villain one time, you kind of
you kind of understand what the game's doing.
Yeah. So like I said, it's pretty cool. Like after you win or lose,
And some pretty interesting music.
Yeah,
Not too bad.
I like this guy.
That's the villain's logo. Like
Yep.
they show logos for all the guys you can be. Like, oh yeah, the thing that I like, they have this weapon in it that's awesome. It's a crossbow, but without reloading, you can just shoot it over and over and over like 20 times.
It's like
and then you just reload it really quickly.
it's like a crossbow
yeah,
machine gun.
it's like the best crossbow in any game.
Yeah, it's sick. Oh, and obviously,
It's in a third-person view.
if you hit him in the head, it does more things like that. There's exploding arrows.
Yeah.
Which is cool.
There's
Yeah.
also other characters with like swords, bows, all kinds of stuff. There's magic.
Yep.
You got grenade guys.
Yeah, which is sick. So the game, obviously they didn't open up everything to us. In fact, if you were in town and you tried to go to like an area that was closed off, a big old chicken would pop up like a cardboard cutout and block you. So that's kind of cool. But you can't jump in the game. Hopefully they'll like unlock the jumping or something.
Yeah.
You don't heal, so when you're on these runs, you only get 3 healing potions. Which whatever, it's kind of cool because the villain doesn't get healing potions, I guess. But
Yeah, I mean there's a lot of flaws to it. You can tell it's kind of it lags a lot. The main problems with it is like I said, there's no jumping. You can't even most of the village you can't go in. Like there's a small city block, and then you can see on to the rest of it. But as soon as you try walking into it, giant chicken pops out at you.
Yeah.
So
Cool.
and it tells you can't go anywhere else. So I mean, I guess you were saying the chicken's like the logo of the game.
Yeah, so like in the I've played it since the number 1. I think it was probably on the PC, but It was a revolutionary game at the time, like because you could actually. I think it was one of the first games you could choose to be good or evil, and that was the whole draw. So you can have it. You can build up an evil character by doing evil things, and a really godly, nice character by doing really good things, which is awesome. But eventually, every iteration of the game had chickens in it, and you started being able to like kill the chickens, kick the chickens, play chicken football. I mean, it's like chicken crazy, so it's kind of cool. They brought the chickens back. As I'm sure most of you know if you've ever played it. Of course, it's been like 5 years or more since they've come out with one. But this version is actually kind of cool because it's going to be able to stream with the PC version, Windows 10 version. So you'll be able to play Xbox One and play your friend that has a PC, if that's even a thing anymore.
Yeah, it's really fun because in the mode where you have the villain with the bird's eye view, you're playing with 3 other guys. Like, you got 3 other guys who are different characters with different weapons, and you're all just going through each area taking out waves. And, I mean, if you get down, it gives you 10 seconds to get revived, but, you know, no one ever revives you, because with the bird's eye view, like, let's say it takes 5 seconds to get revived. During that time when the person's reviving you, the villain could just have a grenade thrown at you.
Yeah, he'd bomb you and you both die.
Yeah. We knew because we played on both sides of it to see. And well, all right, let's see ratings.
Yeah. Well, just because I played all the other games, I can see where they're going with it. This is just one game mode. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt. The lagginess, slow loadings, and all that. It was a server stress test, so you know.
The Xbox One usually, in any game, it has slower loading times.
Yeah, it's like start a game, go make breakfast.
I think that's just mainly because it's newer.
Yeah, bigger files, who knows.
Yeah.
But anyways, I mean, I think the game's going to be a 9 or a 10. I mean, right now, I can only go, I mean, this was fun. Playing it for 4 hours is a stretch because it's just the same thing, whatever. So, the loot system's kind of cool. You get tons of gear. There's all these customizations that they didn't even unlock. So right now, just for like fun, for 4 hours, I'll give it a 7.
Oh yeah, and speaking of that, according to that clock, it's like, oh wait, okay, and that's the other thing, because like we said, this is really like confidential beta, all that, so, I know the server's closes at 6, what time do they open?
They opened at 2 Central Standard Time.
Yeah, so you got 4 hours to play, and then it's down until they do the next version, or, you know.
And honestly, in the 4 hours, we probably only played like 10 games. That's how slow the load times were.
I mean, I think if I were to rate it, I'd give it a fair rating. I'd give it a 7, because I like the fact of how you can put players in it, and I don't think it's really fair to call it a bad game yet, because really, right now, the loading times, the jumping, pretty much all the problems we had with the game will probably get fixed.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said, it's a really early version.
Yep.
I mean, so it's cool that we get to see these kind of things, and in the future, if we get our hands on any other beta games, we'll definitely be doing this.
Oh,
so
we'll get our hands on more betas. Thanks to Mother Microsoft. Anyways, you want to close it down? Or?
All right, yeah. So we probably won't be uploading super often, so it probably won't be weekly. We're probably going to be more around a monthly schedule. Probably fair to say. I mean,
although it is gamer season.
It is gamer season. So. Yeah. So we don't really have a schedule right now, but we will be uploading things. I don't think I uploaded our other game review, Titanfall, from like 3 months ago. Right. So
we'll do it too.
Yeah, I might actually upload that later today. And if we're not sure if we have time, we're looking into other beta, and we're gonna see just what happens. Yeah. So. Peace.
Yeah. See you guys later. Row.